what's up everybody? This is Hutch with Genuine Ludicrum logging in. In today's operator highlight and in-depth profile, we'll be going over the Russian offensive operator Fuze, who is fully rated for body armor, but because of that has low mobility. So let's take a closer look at his guns, gadgets, and gameplay tactics. For his primary weapons, we have the ballistic shield, which isn't actually a weapon, the 6P41 light machine gun, and the Kalashnikov AK-12 assault rifle. Now the ballistic shield, like I said, isn't really a weapon but a fun choice. It adds quite a bit to his survivability, which is already pretty high because he has full body armor, but it only allows you to carry a handgun, and your visibility gets reduced as you take damage. And it's a bit more cumbersome, making you that much slower when you're already a pretty slow operator. I must say though that playing with the ballistic shield is a lot of fun. I usually go with the Kalashnikov AK-12 assault rifle when I play Fuze, but after playing around with the ballistic shield, I'm actually starting to prefer the shield over the assault rifle, depending upon the map. Now the 6P41 light machine gun, or the PKP Peshneg, it's Russian. So if any of you Russian viewers out there get upset with me for pronouncing that incorrectly, go ahead and comment down below. Tell me how to phonetically say it correctly, because I don't know. Anyway, the Peshneg is chambered for the 7.62 by 54 millimeter rounds. It's the most accurate to date out of all of its predecessors because of its heavier, non-removable, forced air cooling barrel that includes radial cooling ribs and a handle that eliminates the haze effect from hot gases, making the weapon very reliable. This weapon is commonly used by the Russian Army Spetsnaz. Now the Kalashnikov AK-12 assault rifle, formerly the AK-200, is the newest derivative of the Russian AK pattern series of assault rifles. Initially passed over for acceptance into becoming general issue for the Russian Army, it's now actually being re-evaluated for that purpose. The gun uses the same gas-operated long-stroke piston system of previous Kalashnikov rifles, but has some radical changes to many of its other features. The standard caliber is 5.45 by 39 millimeters and can be changed to 7.62 by 39 millimeters and 5.56 by 45 millimeter rounds. There are both heavy and light versions of this weapon that allow even more configurations between the two, and both offer their pros and cons. With better recoil control than previous versions, ambidextrous controls, a bayonet mount, and 4 firing options, which include safe, semi-automatic, 3-round burst, and fully automatic fire, which can fire at a rate of 600 rounds per minute and burst at 1,000 rounds per minute. And this is the gun that I prefer to use over the 6P41 whenever I choose to use one of his primary weapons over the shield. Now the PMM handgun, or the Makarov Pistol, is a semi-automatic gun that was used by the Soviet Union as a standard issue for military and police from 1951 to 1991. For simplicity and economy, it was designed to utilize a straight blowback operation and fire a 9x18 millimeter cartridge. It's a very simplistic weapon with very few moving parts, and has a reasonable amount of stopping power. Interestingly, it has a free-floating firing pin with no firing pin spring or firing pin block, which means it allows the possibility of accidental firing if the pistol gets dropped. Yeah, look out for that one. It's an overall sturdy weapon that seldom breaks with normal usage and very easy to service. It's the weapon or handgun that I use over the other option that we have because of its stopping power. The second handgun is the GSH-18 handgun. It's a 9mm semi-automatic pistol developed during the 90s. It was named for its designers, Gerazev and Shipunov, with the number 18 denoting its magazine capacity, and it's actually 20 in the game. It is a rotating barrel, short recoil, locked breech pistol with 10 locking lugs spaced equally around the barrel, which makes it suitable for high velocity ammunition load. While it can use the standard 9x19mm parabellum rounds, it was designed to use the high velocity Russian armor piercing 7N31 9x19mm round. It uses a preset striker with the slide and working parts being steel and a polymer frame. Now Fuze carries the cluster charge for his main gadget, which fires a round of grenades through a window, barricade, wall, or floor into what will hopefully be an unsuspecting room full of enemy operators. You can strategically use this by working in tandem with somebody using a drone, or using your own drone to find out where the enemy is camping out. You can also plant one, then run to another spot on the other side of a room to plant another charge immediately after firing the first one. Keep in mind, you probably don't want to use this gadget when playing the hostage scenario, or at least avoid using it in the same room the hostage is in. Your two other optional gadgets are the breach charge and the stun grenade. When playing with Fuze, I prefer to carry the breach charge because it gives me more maneuverability in between rooms and offers more breaching options that you just don't have available when you carry the stun grenade. The stun grenade is fun to use, however, if you're using the ballistic shield and you want to enter a room picking off enemies after you've stunned them. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching another episode of one of our operator highlights. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you've not already done so. We put out videos like this every week. This is Hutch with Genuine Ludicrum, logging off.